next topic is the concepts of logistic management. What is the concept of logistic management? The logistics is a recent addition in the jargon of integrated business management. Formerly, with the traditional fields of marketing, finance, production, and personnel, although it has been an integral part of these sectors since the Industrial Revolution. The business logistics, the physical distribution, materials management, outbound logistics, inbound logistics, logistic management, supply chain management are the only some of the terms being used to define and describe the concept of approximately the same subject. The logistics, perhaps due to a rapid change in the scope and wide use of subject matter. On the basis of above facet of logistics management, a more comprehensive definition of it is, logistics management refers to designing, developing, producing, and operating an integrated system which responds to a customer expectations by making available the required quantity of required quality products as and when required to offer the best customer service at the lowest possible cost. It is an integration of interrelated managerial functions to ensure a smooth flow of raw materials from the point of inception to the first production point, the semi-finished goods within the production process, and finished goods from the last production point to be the point of consumption. Hence, a set of activities which are involved in the gamut of logistics include procurement, materials handling, storage and warehousing, protective packaging, order processing, forecasting, inventory management, transportation and related information system. After careful analysis and review of various definitions, the major features of logistics management may be drawn as it ensures a smooth flow of all types of goods such as raw materials, work in process and finished goods. Then it has the ability to meet the customer expectations and requirements of goods. Then it can ensure the delivery of quality report at the least possible cost. Then it is an integration of various managerial functions for optimization of resources. Then it deals with the movement and storage of goods in appropriate quantity. Then it enhances the productivity and profitability. Then the business logistics. What is a business logistics? A business logistics is a relatively new field of integrated management study in comparison with the traditional fields of finance, marketing, and production. As previously noted, the logistics activities have been carried out by the individuals for many years. The businesses also have continually engaged in move store or transportation or inventory activities. The newness of the field results from the concept of coordinated management of the related activities rather than the historical practice of managing them separately, and the concept that logistics adds value to products or services that are essential to customer satisfaction and sales. Next, the objectives of logistic management. What are the objectives of logistics management? Within the broader objectives of the firm, the business logistician seeks to achieve supply channel process goals that will move the firm towards its overall objectives. Specifically, the desire is to develop a logistics activity mix that will result in the highest possible return on investment over time. There are two dimensions to this goal. One is impact on the logistics system design on the revenue contribution, and the second one is the operating cost and capital requirements of the design. Ideally, the logistician should know how much additional revenue would be generated through the incremental improvements in the quality of customer service provided. However, such revenue is not generally known with great accuracy. Often the customer service level is set at a target value, usually one that is acceptable to customers, the sales function, or the other concerned parties. At this point, the logistics objective may become one of minimizing cost subject to meeting the desired service level rather than the profit maximization or return on investment. Unlike revenue, the logistic cost usually can be determined as accurately as accounting practice will allow, and generally of two types. One is operating cost and capital cost. The operating costs are those that recur periodically, of those that vary directly with variation in activity levels, that is wages, public warehousing expenses, and administrative and certain other overhead expenses are the examples of operating cost. Then the capital cost are the one-time expenses that do not change with the normal variations in activity levels. The examples are here: the investments in a private trucking fleet, the construction cost of a company warehouse, and the purchase of materials handling equipment. If it is assumed that there is knowledge of effect of logistics activity levels on revenue of the firm, a workable financial objective for logistics can be expressed in the ratio known as ROLA, return on logistics assets. Then ROLA is defined as ROLA equal to contribution revenue or contribution to revenue minus logistics operating cost. Elements of logistics management. What are the elements of logistics management? The logistic management consists of few elements called wings of logistics. They are discussed in a nutshell below: customer order processing, location analysis, material handling, transportation, customer service, etc.